Okay guys, I'm gonna make the Mexican rice and I'm gonna try to record it for you so you guys can do it at home. Now, this is my first time recording anything, so this may be a cluster duck and a little embarrassing. But I've tried to measure everything because I don't measure, but I've tried to put it in units of measurement so you guys know exactly at home what to do. So here we go. I may drop the phone, who knows. Let's see. Okay, first thing I do is put oil in the bottom of the pan. You guys can use whatever kind of oil you want. I use avocado oil because I'm trying to be healthy, but you can use whatever you want. I put like a tablespoon, which is like not really enough to cover the bottom. I'll try to see if I can show you, but like I said, I'll probably drop you. Hold on, 1 second. Hopefully you can see this. So I turn my fire on and then I put in about that much, which is like just about enough to cover the bottom of the pan. And then I cut up 1 small onion. If it's a small onion, you want 1. If it's a medium onion, you want 2. Now I'm gonna do 2 cups of rice, which that's how much it is when it's dry, is 2 cups. But you guys, if you're not making as much as me, you might only make 1. Like when you guys were little and everybody was at home, I would do 2 cups of rice every time. But now that it's just me, Dad, and the twins, I only do 1 cup and then I save the other one for dinner later in the week. So you take your onion, your small onion that you have cut, you put it in the hot grease, and you're kind of try to get it to where it's translucent. So I'll usually stir it around for a little while in the hot oil till it starts to get translucent. And I'll show you what I mean by translucent. So I do this first. And while that's going on, I grab 2 cloves of garlic. Okay, so I have 2 cloves of garlic, and I got this little thing that Michaela got me for Christmas. Game changer with garlic. You put your garlic with the skin on in here, just like this. Now watch, I'm just going to roll it on the counter with my hand, like this. And the skins come off, and you have the garlic, and the skin is off. Game changer. Okay, so now these are getting translucent, so let me show you what I mean by translucent. Hopefully you can see that. You can see through them, they're more opaque. And now you're going to get 2 cups of rice. I buy my rice in bulk, so it's in here. Put your 2 cups of rice in. Stir that around so the oil gets on all the rice. Okay, so while that's going on and you're browning your rice, I'm going to get my garlic ready. Okay, I use this thing, kind of like grates my garlic, but you can use a garlic press or you can chop your garlic, whatever you want. And I just grate my garlic into here. Now, can you use garlic powder? Yes. Is there a difference? Yes. Real garlic, fresh garlic, is 100 times better. Garlic powder is better than nothing if you don't have garlic cloves, but garlic cloves are definitely your best bet. I wanted to make this for you guys because I figured when you were little, you guys probably ate this at least once a week. So I thought you guys might want to make it. And trivia question, who taught me how to make this? And it wasn't Grandma Rosie, somebody else. The way that I make rice, Sylvia's mom and dad, Kathy and Raul, taught me. When I don't think I was married to Dad yet. I think we were living together in Cucamonga, and we were still dating. But do you call it dating when you live together? I don't know. But yeah, I used to spend a lot of time over at Sylvia's house, and her parents told me how to make this. So I'm going to keep doing this until it gets to about golden brown. I'll show you what it looks like when it gets there. I'm just toasting it off. Okay guys, we're almost there, but one other thing I wanted to mention to you is the way I cut my onion, I cut them in big chunks. You don't have to do it that way, but if you don't, they tend to get too browned and toasted before the rice gets toasted. So if you ever wondered why Mom's rice has big chunks in it, that's why. But as you're toasting your rice, they'll start to come apart, because at first the onions will kind of hold together their shape, but as you're doing this, they'll start to come apart. Okay guys, we're here now, so I'm going to see if I can get the camera close enough that you can see some of the rice is a little bit golden. That's exactly where you want it. Now, remember with rice, it's always, the amount of water you use is always double the amount of rice. So I use 2 cups of rice, so I'm going to use 4 cups of water. If I had used 1 cup of rice, I would do 2 cups of water, etc., etc., etc. So go ahead and put your water in. And always make sure when you're cooking rice, you use a pan that has a lid. Okay, now I measured this out for you. I never, ever, ever measure. But because I wanted to make this as simple as possible, I measured it to see what it was. Normally I pour in a palm full and then throw it in. But I wanted to give you an exact measurement. And this is what I use, if it'll focus, which it doesn't look like it's going to. It's the Knorr brand tomato bouillon with chicken flavor. This is what I use. And I use a 1/4 cup is what I ended up measuring, which is exactly the amount of Mom's palm. So I throw in a 1/4 cup of that. Woo! Pretend like you didn't see that. And then you mix it up. And then we're going to cover it. Now my lid has like a little bit of a steam release hole right here, so I like to cover it with foil. So hold on, I got a piece of foil. And what I'm waiting for on my rice is to see it get like super bubbly. You should still have your fire on like medium high right now, because you want it to get super hot in there. You want a full rolling boil. And the best tip I can give you on rice is once it comes to a full rolling boil, which we're already almost there, I'm going to turn it down to low. As low as my stove will go, and mine, the lowest it goes is simmer. So I'll put it on low, and then I will set a timer for 25 minutes. When that 25 minutes is up, then I'll turn my fire off. Do not move the lid. During this whole process, you do not remove the lid. If you lift the lid, you've ruined the rice. Completely ruined it. So keep the lid down. I turn off the fire at the 25-minute mark, and I set my timer for another 25 minutes, and then I let it just sit here with the lid on it, doing nothing, no fire for another 25 minutes. When that's done, then I'll remove the lid and I'll fluff the rice, and it's guaranteed perfect rice. So that's the trick. So let me see if I can show you. I don't know if you can see in this lid, but what a full rolling boil looks like. Hopefully you guys can see that. Okay, that's where I want to turn my fire down to simmer. And I will set my timer for 25 minutes. Alright, so when that goes off, then I will pick up back again. Okay, 5 more seconds. Let me go ahead and shut this off. Okay, so remember I had it on simmer for 25 minutes, then I turned off the fire and let it just sit here for 25 minutes. So now we'll see what it looks like. Yep, perfect. Down here. Perfect rice. So that's how you do it. Good luck.
I have a lot of laundry to do now. In my car.
Oh.
It's like a whole closet. You live in your car. I know.